Hi guys, it's Hanny from Eclipse All Sports. I'm just wanting to bring you another quick video review. Today we're going to be looking at these Ceat Gripp Master cricket bats. So these sit two models below the Hitman that we reviewed in the last video. So you've got the Hitman, which is top of the range, then you've got the Speedmaster, which sits just below that, which we'll be reviewing shortly, and then you've got your Grip Master, and then there's a Grip Star as well. So those are the bats within the ranges, and that's how they sit in order as well. So we'll start off with Grip Master number 1. So this is considered a grade 2 piece of willow, but me personally, I don't see that and I don't understand that, because this for me would be a grade 1 piece of willow, maybe a grade 1 plus from some brands. Especially where the grading is going these days, this may be considered a grade 1 plus. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 grains. What I will say is not completely even. They are very straight. You do have quite a few narrower grains here than a few wider grains there. But I still wouldn't grade this as a grade 2 piece of willow. And the more you look at the bat, the more you would say this was a misgrade. The weight of it is 29.6. The specs, you're looking at a 41-42mm edge. So yeah, it's a very big bat. You've got here a 64mm spine. So if you just look at the shape of it, very thick toe, nice thick shoulders. You've got a slightly semi-oval bottom hand round towards the top. We have changed the grip on this one, and we've put a New Balance ripple grip on there. The reason for that was the customer was picking it up and he felt the handle was a little bit thin, so what we said was we put a thicker grip on. And when we was taking the original grip off, because they are quite thin, it did actually tear. So we've left on here the New Balance ripple grip, which helps with the balance and the pickup, and the bat feels much better with this type of grip on. Much better quality grip. And if you look down the spine, very little wood taken out, considering 29.6 with a 42mm edge and a 64mm spine, you're getting a lot of wood in the bat for the weight, and you're getting some lovely grains as well. And if you just take a look at the bow, you're getting a gentle bow, nothing extreme. It's not a massive bow. So yeah, just take a look at the stickers. The stickers are pretty much the same on all the bats. There's no embossing or texturing. Only difference is the name there. This one says Grip Master, whereas the previous one said Hitman, and there's no Rohit Sharma signature. But you're getting a factory fitted toe guard, very thick toe. So we'll go on to the balance and the pickup of the bat. So like we said, 29.6, and previously I've said that the bats felt their weight. But with this slightly thicker grip, I would say this probably feels a little bit lighter than its weight, maybe around 2.9. Not much lighter than that, but I would say it probably feels around 2.9 in the hands. It feels fairly well balanced. It picks up well, doesn't feel bottom heavy. You're looking at a mid-middle position, so you would expect it to pick up quite well, and it does feel quite nice in the hands. So we'll go on to the performance of the bat and see how it performs. And yeah, the response is excellent, guys. We was doing the Hitman yesterday, and I would say this performs as good, if not better, than some of the Hitman bats. So it just shows it doesn't always necessarily matter how much money you spend on a cricket bat to whether or not it's going to perform well and look good in some cases as well. Because some top end bats, like some of the Hitman bats, they weren't as good looking as this one. This one I would grade as a Hitman any day of the week. It's got the size, it's got the lightweight, it's got the grains. So yeah, it's a very big bat and it performs exceptionally well. So it ticks all the boxes for me, so I would say this was a misgrade. And you're getting all that for $219.99, so excellent value for money, considering that the Hitman is £100 more than this bat, and this bat is equally as good, if not better, than some of the Hitman bats. So yeah, we'll definitely snap this one up before it's gone. With all the Hitman bats, you will get the Ceat back cover as well, so that comes absolutely free, and we also offer free UK mainland delivery as well. So yeah, in today's market this is an absolute steal, guys. So I would get over to the website and pick this one up straight away. They're all listed up on the website, so you'll be able to purchase this as soon as you watch the video. So we'll move on now to grip star number 2. So yeah, pretty good grains again, nice and even. So for a grade 2, it's pretty good looking. A lot of companies would class this as a grade 1, definitely. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're looking at 10 grains, fairly straight. Not completely even, but pretty even. Good size again. This one is coming in at 29.3. You've got a 39mm edge on one side and a 40mm edge on the other side. So sometimes the edges are slightly different. They are handmade bats, so sometimes you do get one edge slightly bigger than the other, so that's normal. Spine wise, you're looking at 62mm spine, so not a massive spine, but still a very good size spine for the weight. And if you look down the spine, very little wood taken out again, so you're getting a lot of wood in the bat, which means you're getting quite a wide sweet spot. So with this shape, you're getting quite a lot of wood in the hitting area, so it's quite an extended sweet spot and it's quite wide, so it's good for all round stroke play. Again, it's slightly flatter at the bottom, round towards the top. So we'll just go on to the balance and the pickup. I'll just show you the bow quickly. So again, nice gentle bow, nothing extreme. So we'll go on to the balance and the pickup. 29.3, and remember this one has got the standard thin grip on there. But it still picks up well. I'd say it probably feels a little bit lighter than Gripmaster 1, and that had a slightly thicker grip. So with a thicker grip, this bat will pick up really well. This probably feels around about 2.8, 2.8.5, picks up well. So far this is probably one of the better balanced bats that we've had from Ceat, pickup wise. And we'll just see how it performs. Again, exceptional performance, really good ping. So you're getting really good performance. Again, these bats seem to be pressed all the same, so you're getting the same quality pressing as you do get with the top end ones. So if you're on a budget and you can't stretch to the top end cricket bats, then there's no need to worry, because these Ceat Grip Masters at £219.99 perform just as good as the Hitman, and in some cases maybe even better. So that's number 2. Moving on to cricket bat number 3, and again, just try and get you there you go. Lovely grains again, not perfectly straight but nice and even. For most part they're nice and even, and then again you're getting those narrow grains towards the end, and that's the only thing that I can see where they're grading these down, is maybe the narrowness of the grains towards the end. But again, I would still say this was a grade 1 piece willow. I've seen much worse looking grade 1 pieces of willow, if I'm being honest with you. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 grains. Absolutely stunning, guys, really nice looking bat. And that shape again, this one's probably a slightly lower middle position, maybe a mid to low. Specs wise, you're looking at 29.5, so a big bat again. And edge size, you've got a 41mm at one side and a 42 at the other. I would say this is the 42mm edge. But yeah, big bat. And let's have a look. Spine wise, again, it's very big at 64mm, so 29.5, 64mm spine, 41, 42mm edge. Really thick toe, little bit of wood taken out but not massive amounts. Gorgeous shape. I would say these, I would class all 3 of these as Hitman, based on the Hitman bats that we reviewed previously. I'd say these, all 3 of these bats are good enough to be graded as a Hitman bat. Really good. Balance and pickup on this one. Again, this one feels nice in the hands. 2.9.5, probably picks up 2.8.5. And like I say, if you put an extra grip or a thicker grip, it will pick up better. But this one feels nice in the hands again, looks good. Just see how it performs. and the ping is excellent, guys. Really good ping. Yeah, performs just as good as the as the Hitman bat, sorry. So yeah, looks just as good, big profile's just the same, and performance just as good, and you're getting that for £100 less, so £219.99. So yeah, exceptional value for money, these Grip Master bats, and I would highly recommend these, especially if you're not wanting to spend too much money. £200 is normally what you're paying for a bat that's got 6-7 grains these days, but you're getting grade 1 looks, grade 1 performance, and you're getting big profiles as well for £219.99. So you're getting really good value for money with these bats. And yeah, this is cricket bat number 3, so just click the link in the description, it'll take you over to the website and you're able to pick up any one of these bats today. What I will say is, once these videos go out, people tend to buy the bats pretty quickly, so if you are wanting to pick one of these up, I would say get over to the website as soon as you watch the video, and just to avoid disappointment really, because these bats will probably sell very quickly, and considering how good they are for the money they are. So thanks again for watching, guys. Until next time, I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye.